I just wanted to take it kind of easy today. I'm starting to feel a lot of fatigue from uploading so much, but I still want to continue doing it, so we're just doing kind of an easy day. So, you know, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. I really do enjoy it, seeing, you know, the channel grow, getting to see more and more and more of you guys, helping people just makes me feel really good, so, thank you guys so much for that. But in today's video, as you can see, we're going to be rebuilding the Chicago Bulls. Yes, I haven't done one of these probably in like over a year, probably. The Chicago Bulls specifically. They are a very interesting team because they are a team that is definitely talented enough to be in the playoffs, but never really seem to make that sort of push. And hopefully, with my help, they can make that push. Right now, I'm just letting you guys see the sort of team, the roster, the salary cap, what's going on with the contracts, things like that. So hopefully we can see what's going to be good for us, what's going to be bad for us, what can we do. So again, as we get started on this video, make sure to drop a like on the video. First up here we have a lot of guys with some bigger contracts that I can't get rid of if I try to. We have Otto Porter Jr., who is looking like he's almost on, you know, near a max deal for a guy who's going to be just a pretty good role player for our team. I was looking at if I could see, you know, a good trade I could snag him for. And right here is a trade for Pascal Siakam, which if you guys saw our last rebuild, here's a little spoiler, but Pascal seems like he's not a very good overall in 2K. He's an 83 right now, so if you like doing rebuilds and, you know, you want a good pickup, Pascal Siakam is a very inexpensive player to get. Apparently you can trade Otto Porter for Pascal Siakam, so that's pretty interesting. I'm not going to pick him up because I feel like it's going to maybe not fair, a little bit too much of cheating if I just pick up Pascal super fast like that, so I'm not going to pick him up. There's also Thaddeus Young, who's a player that we can also get off our books if we really tried our best, but as of right now, I really do like what we have, and I think I'm just going to keep it the same. One thing I do want to do is get rid of our draft pick. I feel like we are good enough to make the playoffs this year, so I think I'm going to trade my first round pick here for maybe us, you know, a worst team's first round draft pick, and I think the Pistons would have been a good idea, but they obviously wanted a little bit more than what I expected, so I went out and actually got this trade here. It's for the Thunder's first round pick, so that was really nice. We traded our first round pick for the Thunder's first round pick. I feel like even if we did suck, which, I mean, that's definitely a big possibility, we can still run away with a pretty good draft pick, because I would hope that we were a better team than the Thunder. So looking here, I think, like I said, I think we're just going to keep the team the same. Obviously with Zach LaVine, our go-to man, just going to be scoring all the points and hopefully just getting good starts to this sort of a video. Obviously, you know, 50 difficulty, it's the normal. And yeah, what can I say? I know for a fact that Lauri Markkanen is he is a restricted free agent after this offseason, so hopefully that doesn't go and bite us in the butt. You know, Lauri's a guy who can definitely average, you know, 20 points per game easily whenever he wants to, so hopefully he'll stick with the team and sort of get a nice re-sign with them. Wow, we are really sucking so far. Hopefully this sort of picks up, but you know, with Wendell as well, Daniel Gafford, what's his name, the point guard? Oh, Kobe White, obviously, a lot of good young talent. I feel like if I just keep this team together long enough, we'll be able to win a championship. Obviously, getting a guy to sign with us is going to be the biggest problem we're going to have, is trying to find, you know, a Kawhi, a Luka, Giannis, someone like that. Well, not Giannis anymore, but maybe Zion, someone big and crazy like that can really help our team out. But we are sucking really bad so far, so you're going to see me in a couple seconds stop, because we are right now 12th, 10th, 11th in the entire Eastern Conference, which I feel like we're better than that. So I'm going to go check why we're not doing so well, and we'll see right about now. Lauri Markkanen is mad. Why is he mad? I don't know. I have had Lauri Markkanen before in my rebuilds, and he has never been this much of a problematic type of player before. But you know, 2K is, it's different every time you do a simulation. So I guess 2K decided to make Lauri Markkanen a little baby. And I don't know what was wrong with him. Maybe he just wasn't getting enough touches. Maybe he wasn't scoring enough. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to all these Chicago Bulls fans out there. But if Lauri is mad at us for no reason, he's got to go. So I'm trying to find some good trade offers for Lauri Markkanen here, and we get a Memphis Grizzlies first round pick. That's definitely not a bad one. But right here, guys, guys. A trade offer for John Collins and a swap of picks for the Atlanta Hawks. Lauri Markkanen averaging 14 points per game and 7 rebounds is definitely not bad, but his efficiency is pretty bad. It definitely is worst. Then over here we have Lauri Markkanen also having career lows. Well, not career lows, but definitely a dip in productivity. Maybe he's also still upset like in real life he is, so, maybe this wouldn't be a bad switch. We can just trade power forwards and, shake hands and go our separate ways, so maybe that'll help us out a little bit. PG Washington would be kind of good. Oh, wow. The New York Knicks first round pick. That can be a top 5 pick for sure. If I was doing a longer rebuild, I think I might have done the Knicks pick, because, man, that could be Katie Cunningham. That could be a really good player for us. Here's Rory Hachimura, but if you don't know, Rory Hachimura is apparently only 6'8", so definitely not the sort of power forward I'm looking for with some size. But yeah, I think this pickup right here, very lucky for us. We get Wendell Carter Jr. for John Collins straight up. Swap picks as well. I like it. So just like that, the Chicago Bulls now have John Collins and Zach LaVine as the sort of future guys for the team. Then you have Kobe White, Wendell Carter Jr., Daniel Gafford. This team is looking very good, obviously, with Williams on the bench, getting a lot of minutes, hopefully getting a lot of minutes, getting a nice sort of development that he really needs. We're looking good. I at least want to make the playoffs. That's definitely the goal this year. And then next year we can try to make a playoff push. You guys know my sort of rule, I guess, is 2 years. All my rebuilds, well, a majority of my rebuilds are 2-year rebuilds. So if we don't get it done in 2 years, then that's when I usually cap it at. Because these videos take hours and hours and hours to film. Well, usually around like 2 hours of film, and I have to edit the videos. It just takes a very long time, especially when I'm uploading daily nowadays. It definitely takes a while. But definitely need to fix the fact that we are 11th in the East. This team is too good to be this bad. So hopefully trading the sort of problematic piece of the locker room, we can sort of make our way down to the All-Star break and maybe make a little bit push for the playoffs. It is kind of funny that even in the game, the sense of John Collins, wanting to get out of there, it's kind of funny. Oh, also, if you guys didn't know, yesterday I did upload a video. I uploaded a keep or trade video. We just talked about players in the NBA that we should keep or trade. I thought that was a very fun video. Make sure you guys check that one out. If you guys haven't seen that video, it was yesterday. But as you can see, we have some friendly faces, well, familiar faces at the top of the East, with the Milwaukee Bucks. The Magic are a team that's always good in 2K for some reason. Then we have the Atlanta Hawks with the Lauri Markkanen trade, and Lauri Markkanen isn't even starting for that team, so Lauri, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Now you're, bench warming for Danilo Gallinari. That's kind of funny. But yeah, guys, we're not looking good. I don't know why this team isn't doing better, but maybe this year isn't our year. At least we have a better record than OKC. We do have, the swap picks of OKC and us, which is good. The Spurs are struggling a lot too with DeMar DeRozan at power forward. That's pretty interesting. Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks, they always seem to do pretty bad the first year in rebuilds, and then they always do a lot better later on. So that's kind of interesting. And then you have the Utah Jazz who are doing amazing in real life, and are also doing very good in this sort of series of 2K simulations. So good on them. I'm just going to. Oh yeah, I wanted to check something. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. So Atlanta's 8th. We are 12th, obviously. So we have a couple spots to go, and it's only like a game or 2, game or 3 behind the 8th spot. So right now, I'm just hoping and praying that we make some sort of push into the end of the season and make a playoff spot. Because even though we'd probably be an 8th seed, being an 8th seed and having that development would probably just be a lot better than just not making the playoffs again and not getting that great of a pick. Well, I guess we have the Thunder pick, so it doesn't even really matter. So, oh my Jr. is our best player, and he's only, what, 26, 27 years old, so I think definitely in the offseason, if we can get a good player, maybe a better small forward, I think that'll be a lot better, obviously, with Otto Porter not being here anymore, letting him walk. It's definitely going to help us out a lot, and then having a full season with John Collins will also be really good. Yeah, guys, you can see we just missed it. We are 500. We are a 500 team. That's actually a very big number for us, because obviously, being sub 500, obviously a worse team, but being sub 500, well above a losing record is definitely a good perk to have. Going into the playoffs, we have the Atlanta Hawks upsetting the number 1 seed. We have the Pelicans and the Suns upsetting their sort of respected matchups as well. That's pretty interesting. We have the Lakers going up against the 7th seeded Pelicans, dude. 2K needs to fix their simulation, because the Pelicans are just unstoppable. They're just unbeatable. They're always super good for no reason. We have the Nets and the Boston Celtics in the East. Wow, that's a pretty nice, good matchup, but oh my god. Yeah, 2K needs to fix their simulation sort of strategy here, because there's no way a 7th-seeded New Orleans Pelicans is beating all of these teams this easily. And now they're facing the Brooklyn Nets, who are just a super team, and I'm assuming they're gonna... So, yeah, you see that, guys? Zion Williamson is the NBA Finals MVP. Well, for any of you New Orleans Pelicans fans, which I don't know if there's a lot of you, big ups to you guys, because that's actually kind of cool, but maybe in about 3 to 5 years, you guys can sort of have this sort of dream, but I really doubt a Pelicans team would beat the Big Three in Brooklyn. That's pretty interesting. But here comes our time to shine. The pick that we have. Here comes the Thunder pick, which would have been our pick. So we would have had the 14th pick, but now we have, oh my god. So we had a top 3 pick in the draft, and we jumped all the way down to 6th. That's definitely super annoying. I already did all my staff people, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm just gonna jump straight to the draft and go right to our pick, and let's see who's on the board. Okay, Jalen Suggs. Okay, that's not bad. If you guys don't know, or maybe you do, I've done a rebuild before with drafting Jalen Suggs, and he always gets to around an 80 overall every time. So he's a 6'4" kind of combo guard, could play, you know, pretty good defense, pretty good offense, pretty all around. So I think that might be a better option than getting this Barnes guy, who I don't really know a lot about. Plus, we do need a backup point guard with Kobe White. I think that'd be good for us. So not too shabby. Let's see the rating for him. Oh, actually, we have another pick. I don't know why I did this. It's actually kind of funny. I just drafted Earl Timberlake, whoever he is. But now let's see. Oh, okay, getting him at 3. We were so close. Oh my god. Yeah, he's a 78 overall. He's the highest person left in the draft at that time. So that was definitely a good pickup for us, getting the highest rated draftable player. Check out player options, team options. Definitely keeping Gafford. Everyone else is gonna walk. Okay, Kawhi would be good. Julius Randle, Dragic, Josh Richardson. These are some okay names, but obviously Kawhi Leonard is definitely a nice guy. Nice name. Oh, guys. Yo, I obviously, you know, we have a lot of money. We have about 80 million cap space, but yo, DeMar DeRozan might be the pick. Oh, we also obviously need to sign John Collins back. I think I'm going to do that right now, actually. Yeah. I need John Collins. I need him. I need a starting power forward. We have his bird rights, I think, so we'll be able to save money by signing him and not signing a different power forward, because we can eat his salary a little bit easier. So keeping John Collins, definitely priority, probably number 1. Then I think getting a small forward would be nice, obviously with Otto Porter leaving. So I really do like maybe the addition of DeMar DeRozan. He is asking for kind of a lot of money, but obviously the next best guy is the best case scenario, and that's Kawhi, and he wants nearly $50 million, which I'm just not going to shell out 50 mil. No offense to Kawhi Leonard, but I don't think his type of player is going to win me a championship just based off having him. So I think maybe sharing a little bit of money around would be a lot easier. Also, I think if I sign Kawhi, I won't be able to sign John Collins. So I'm going to do a 2-year sub 30 mil Lonzo, and that's only because if no one agreed with me, I would get Lonzo and then trade Lonzo for a good player because he obviously has really good potential, really good trade value. So that's why you'll see Lonzo's name right here. But as you guys can see right here, we get we get DeMar and DeMar DeRozan on the squad. So now we have a pretty good three-headed monster of John Collins and Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Good supporting cast with Kobe White and Wendell Carter Jr. Look at this. This isn't bad at all. I'm just making DeMar DeRozan a small forward right now. So just like that, a good squad. It looks like, at least in my opinion, this team would be really good in real life. We got some good defense. We've got really good offense. Our bench is looking pretty deep with, Gafford and Chandler Hutchinson, and we also have Patrick Williams still on the bench. So with Patrick Williams coming off the bench, being a pretty high overall now, I think our team is pretty deep, maybe deep enough. We obviously need some backup players, and we need a backup power forward and I think a center. Oh, no, we need a backup power forward and a backup small forward, I think. Or maybe I just need a backup power forward. I don't even really remember. Kevin Looney is usually a pretty good guy to sort of get after in these sort of rebuilds. But Kevin Looney is definitely a guy I've picked up before, and I think I might want to get a guy who's maybe a little bit better of a paint defender. Obviously having a 6'9", John Collins, a 6'10", Gafford, a 6'10", Wendell Carter Jr. I maybe want a guy with a little bit more length. So right here I see a Nerlens Noel, which might not be the best pickup, but will be a cheap one, will be a young one who can sort of still run with the guys, but still be, big enough to, protect the paint a little bit better, maybe, hopefully. And then, looking for just this sort of, veterans to put on the team as well, just to sort of have out there would be very, very, very good for us as well. I usually try to get higher rated 32, 33-year-olds, the guys who are going to get, the veteran minimum, but can still not be so hurt by getting dipped down and overall because of their age, because, that help us out with our power ranking and things like that. So I want to get the best overall team, obviously trying to win a title and stuff. So it looks like we got all of our guys. So yeah, I think that's basically it. I think we got the team I want. So let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the off season, and then I'll see you guys during the coach settings for next season, which is obviously right now. Okay, so point guard, we have Kobe White still, Zach LaVine, shooting guard, DeMar, small forward, not bad, John Collins, power forward, Wendell Carter Jr. is the center still. I'm really liking this starting five. Then we have Patrick Williams and Gafford, Jalen Suggs, and Nerlens Noel, with Chandler Hutchinson being the sort of odd man out, but being the backup shooting guard. I made him a shooting guard because he's only 6'6", apparently, at least in 2K he is, so I think he's still a very viable option at the two guard position. So yeah, I think this team is looking really good. Are we gonna win a title? Probably not, but I think we'll definitely be a definitely top 5-ish seed in the East. I think right now we're 10th in the entire NBA in power ranking as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to make Nerlens a power forward here. So yeah, other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. I think DeMar might be like the best option if we're trying to win a title, but a good team play, deep bench, maybe we'll be able to win it. I'm not entirely sure. I've seen crazier things happen in 2K, so I wouldn't be that surprised. Also, right here, you guys will see me. I put all these guys in untouchables, but I also need to put DeMar on the trade block because, like I just said, I don't think DeMar is, the go-to guy we were looking for to sort of win a title. I know there was Kawhi, but I highly doubt we probably would have signed Kawhi. But also, maybe we can sign, or not sign, but trade DeMar for maybe a better option. I think that'll be a very cool thing. But you guys are going to see a big jump cut right here because I'm simulating to halfway through the NBA season. Voila, halfway through the NBA season. And right here, guys, right here, DeMar DeRozan for Paul George. Now I know this is probably very unrealistic and this will probably never happen, but they're offering him it. They're offering me it. Wow, and for Pat Connaughton as well. I don't want to give up Gafford, so can I just do straight up DeMar for Paul George maybe? I mean, Paul George is no doubt about it a better defender, and being in the East with Giannis and Kawhi, and So getting a guy like Paul George will definitely help us out a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Wow, they want this. Okay. So DeMar and a first-round pick. Well, 2 first-round picks technically, but one of them is only rated a 1-star. Oh my God, DeMar's only averaging 17 points per game. I have to do this trade. I have to. I know. Wait a second. Wait, I just realized that Paul George was on the Bucks. What the heck happened? That's crazy. Okay. Wow. So now we have Paul George. Now this team is actually looking almost like a title contending team. I know, Zach LaVine isn't the sort of, piece you really want, maybe being your head guy, but Zach LaVine is a good offensive guy, especially another year in the game. I think we might be able to win a title right now. We are first in the Eastern Conference, as you can see from the top right-hand corner. We're doing pretty good. So let's just try to keep it up. We have a better defender now, Paul George, probably obviously a better three-point shooter as well, so we get a little bit of floor spacing and things like that. I think this might be our time, for sure. So that trade was right before the trade deadline as well, so let's have a little look at the sort of NBA standings, what's going on right now. So we are actually number 1 in, I think, the entire league, right? The Pelicans are just looking unstoppable. This is so dumb. The Nuggets are looking really good too with RJ Hampton. Oh wow, they have Kevin Love. Oh my God, that team's looking good. We have the Portland Trailblazers looking nice as well. That's definitely looking pretty good. Oh wow, they actually kept Gary Trent Jr. That's always good. They always usually lose him. The Lakers are struggling a little bit, but still in the playoff push. Wow, their center's only a 71 overall. And like I said before, the Mavericks are always a bounce-back team. Wow, the Warriors with the healthy Klay Thompson are struggling as well. That's definitely not a good sign. Oh, okay. So the Bucks traded Chris Middleton for Paul George. That's a steal for the Bucks. My God. And then I stole Paul George for DeMar DeRozan. That's kind of funny. Right now, I'm just trying to find out where Kawhi is. I have no idea where he went because he's obviously not on the Clippers. He didn't sign back there, so he's probably on a new team by himself somewhere. Is he in Charlotte? No, he's not. Okay. Is he in? No, he's not. It's still the big 3 there. That team is so terrifying. God. Oh my God, they have a sauna at the center. And then they have, DeMar now. DeMar's going to be good for them, for sure. DeMar's a definitely good player. Well, actually, they don't have Giannis who can't shoot threes, and now they have, DeMar who won't shoot threes. That's 2 players who won't shoot threes in their starting lineup. That's kind of bad, but we're doing really good. So I think I'm just going to start simulating to the end of the season number 2. Right now we're first, and we end. It looks like we're going to end at the top of the East as well. Wow. We have Luka Doncic as the MVP of the league, almost averaging a triple-double. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year. Obi Toppin, 6th man, not bad. Ooh, Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. And James Wiseman as Most Improved Player. Always good. And our coach, Billy Donovan, Coach of the Year. Our offensive rating was 99. It's the max. That's crazy. I don't think we have any players that are in the All-NBA team, which sucks, but hey, we're still the first team in the NBA, which is good. So the Pelicans and us are the number 1 seeds in our respective conferences. We are going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Not bad. Let's check out the regular season player stats, and Paul George actually led our team in points. Kind of interesting, actually. Zach LaVine is taking a big slide down in sort of offense this year, but obviously with the better team, you have to pass the ball a little bit more, so Zach LaVine's not going to be able to score, 30 points plus every game anymore. But our guys, our overalls are looking really good. I think this is all +1, so keep that in mind. So all these guys are +1, maybe even +2, because our chemistry is really good. So, Gafford's a 78, Pat Connaughton's like a 75, Suggs is like a 77. A lot of our guys are +1s or +2s overall, so don't think all these guys are super high right now. Even Paul George is probably only like an 88 overall. He's just really good team chemistry, really does really well for the team, which, as you can see, 50 overall for the simulation difficulty. But team chemistry is a real life thing. I think team chemistry is a thing that should always be kept on for doing 2K simulations because it's a real life thing. If you play well together, your team will play better. So I messed up really bad. I simulated this first round because I thought it'd be easy, and we almost got out of the first round to Charlotte. So thank God Russell Westbrook for Kemba Walker. That's so crazy. So Boston now has Russell Westbrook, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum on their team. We have to go up against another big-headed monster, big three-headed monster. That's so dumb. And also, if you automated the coach setting, they wanted Paul George to come off the bench. That's how bad Paul George is playing for us right now. The coach wanted him to come off the bench. So, Pandemic B is coming in big time for us. So let's try to hope that it's just a little slump he's going through and not something he's going to be doing the entire playoffs. But he's not looking good for us right now. I really want to give Zach LaVine a lot of minutes. He's probably going to be carrying a lot of the offensive load. And obviously just do a really good team play is going to help us out a lot. So, oh man, this is terrible. Pandemic B, he's coming in clutch. Yeah, so right now I'm just getting my coach settings all set up because I don't want to be down 3-0 to the Boston Celtics, even though we probably should be. They have Russ and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. That's a three-headed GOAT team right there. So I obviously want 100% Paul George guarding Jason Tatum. I hopefully think that Jason Tatum is probably going to be the power forward, but yeah, I don't care. I want Paul George on Tatum no matter what. I think Kobe White definitely has enough talent on the defensive end, at least this point in his career, to be able to guard Russ. And then Jaylen Brown, I guess, is going to be their go-to guy because Zach LaVine ain't guarding him. Jaylen Brown actually played tonight against the 76ers and had a very good game. So Jaylen Brown is going to be a problem. So let's just hope and pray. Okay, this one game. Two games. 2-2. 3-2. Come on. Reverse sweep. Oh, yeah. Get that reverse sweep, baby. Okay, so we're going up against Philly. Oh my god, the Pelicans got beat by Minnesota. Oh my god, let's check out Philly right now. They have Ben Simmons at small forward with Tyrese Maxey at the starting point guard position. Wow, that's kind of interesting. So at least we don't have to worry about Ben Simmons at that point. That's good. I'm still starstruck, dude. The Minnesota Timberwolves just upset the Lakers and the Pelicans. And oh my god, they're going to sweep. Oh my god. Wait, did Kawhi sign with the Timberwolves? No, this is just the regular Timberwolves. Oh my god, guys. Guys, we might have just lucked out. We might win a chip. If this is just the regular Timberwolves, I think we might have won a title. How did they beat the Lakers, the Pelicans, and this Denver Nuggets team with Kevin Love? That's crazy. I think we just won a championship. Let's see. Uh-oh, wait. Okay, 1-1. Come on. 2-1. 3-1. Come on. Ah, 2-2. Come on. Oh my god. See, guys, this is what I'm telling you guys. 2K is just, it's so random. You don't know if you're going to win a title or you're going to be out the first round or lose to this type of team, which is just the normal team. I know they have a good bench. Their bench is actually really good. A very young, developing bench, but you guys can't tell me that Paul George and Zach LaVine and all of our guys isn't better than this team. Come on. Let's see. I think I definitely just need to give more minutes to our starters. Just give them a little bit of extra cushion while they're in the game. I think that might be a little bit of help for them, for sure. And I definitely want Paul George, again, on Russell, on their best offensive player, which I'm assuming is going to be D'Lo. Then they also have Edwards, which I think I just might put Kobe White on Edwards, obviously being probably our second best perimeter defender. Obviously Zach LaVine ain't doing nothing. And then we gotta pray and hope for Wendell Carter Jr. to be able to at least withhold Karl Anthony Towns. And then there's power forward I don't really care about. I didn't really even notice who it was, but okay. We need a comeback. Come on, guys, leave a like on the video for some luck. 3-3. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my god. How is Paul George our finals MVP? The dude sucked the entire playoffs. Let's see this final game. Oh my god. Could you imagine the finals MVP getting 12 points per game? It should have been Zach. Zach played so good. Zach developed so well. Zach almost shot 50% from 3. Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm never getting Paul George ever again. Paul George, Pandemic P, came to play in the playoffs. He played okay, and obviously being a very good defender is also probably why he wasn't so great on offense, but come on. You gotta score at least over 20, dude. That's crazy. D'Angelo Russell did kind of struggle. Anthony Edwards had a terrible game as well. That sort of helped us out a lot, so, the defensive effort guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found it relaxing or, entertaining, whatever you got out of it. Make sure you obviously leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We're growing ever so fast, or slow for maybe some people, but for me, it's very fast. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you again in my next video. Very, 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 very soon. Alright guys.